Good morning. Welcome to Mickey and My Craft. This is Hilda, your host. Welcome, everybody. New subscribers. Welcome. And if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe, like, and comment, and the notification bell, so it will help the channel. Okay, it will help me, and I will greatly appreciate. Today we start Stitch Alone, a special one. This is called Swan Lake 3, number 3. So I wonder where is number 1 and number 2. And here is, I have been announcing this since last month. If you haven't got the kit yet, it's from Diamond Art Decor. I'm gonna post the video at the end of the unboxing, so you can. It has in the description box. There is the website, so you can get it, or you can look it up. I posted on the Facebook group. It's Swan Lake 3, and this is the product code, a number. So, and that's the other number that they gave them. So this one is a big one. It's a 48 by 60. Okay, it's considered a big one, but not a huge one. Okay, and it has 6 frames. In other words, 6 pattern pages. Okay, I usually work by frame because I can focus in the area, okay, and I don't have to worry about where else I'm missing this color, whatever particular color it is. But there is something that I'm going to tell you right now, because we had this and we had this color, the blue one, right? The area on the sky and the area on the water. And I might be thinking about doing, since I'm going to start on frame 1, I'm thinking about doing the whole area up here, okay? And, but I have yet to see, because these look like it's going to have a lot of confetti. Let's see the page 1 of this. Here it is. This is page 1. This is frame 1. Okay? That's where I'm going to start. And if you can see, it occupies part of the sky, of the blue areas. But you can see that there is a lot of confetti over here. I'm sorry. There's a lot of confetti. Okay? So I might start over here, you know, the areas where there is block, and then tackle the confetti by what I see, or what my PC, the biggest number of colors or symbols. Okay? So this is the frame. Okay? It's 50 colors. Right, I already keyed up the thread, although there is this extra, but here it is. And you might say, why so many needles? You can do it with 1 needle, but I'll tell you that I heard a lot of other people in YouTube, other creators, they break the needles easily, but it's because you're applying constantly the same tension. So what I do is, when I change color, I change a needle, and if there is any thread left for what I'm doing in an area, I can leave it in the needle. Okay, so and that's why I still have some missing to put on, but it's because I'm doing the Ambilight. Okay, we're gonna be working on that one too. So this is how I kit it up on this cutting, because it's easier. I hate those cartons. They get all tangled. And something that I do, if I find the video on how I kit up, I'll show you kit up and kit down. I make it like a light knot at the end so they won't get stuck all together. I just got it out of the pouch, this big pouch that I bought on, I think it was AliExpress or Temu. I don't remember honestly. And it comes with that card, so I put the name of the stamp, cross stitch, and the count and how big it is. Okay, so I just took it out of there, and look, it's not tangled between them. Okay, but it's because of that, of this technique. That's how I do it. So, and then I got my little thimble, the threader, the wax, which you need, a pair of scissors, okay, and these to put the needles. To put the needles in there when you finish a color. That's when you finish completely, okay? Because sometimes one section have that color and you're not gonna have it in the other rest of the fabric, and you can put that needle away, okay? So to put it to rest. And this one came off. And I know which one is this one. This one is 22. This one came on because it has a lot, that's why. So I'm gonna have to do something about it. Probably take some off and put it with the other one. Okay, so this is no this one. This is the area I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start with frame 1. Okay, frame 1, which is page 1, this one, and I'm gonna show you. So I'm gonna pause the video for a moment. I'm gonna get fixed, and I fix the area, the place, because I have to get it, the camera closer to me in order to stitch and for you guys to see. And I see you in a bit. So frame 1 is in this area somewhere, right? Here we have part of the sky, 22. This is the one that I was telling you that I was thinking about doing the whole thing, okay? And so this is frame 1 somewhere around here. Now, how do I establish the limit? I have been doing this for a long time, and you always find new techniques, new ways to do it, and to do it a little bit faster. So something that I noticed in terms of establishing, I have my set of pin heads over here. I'm going to tell you why. You see these numbers in the grid in the pattern, right? They are the same numbers that are over here. In other words, the same grid that is over here is right here in the pattern. The only thing is that it's divided by frame, by page. Okay, so in the pattern, it tells me that the limit on the right side of the frame is 120. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 128 grid, in the grid of the pattern. So what I do is I look over here for the 120, right? It's right here. And then I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because each grid has 10. Okay? So I'm gonna put, starting on the top, right over here, because I gotta count this one, the number 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I put it over here, and then it will tell me where it is that I have to. So that's why I probably start with this color, okay? And then use all this block, because take a look at these confetti, spaghetti, or party, or carnival that you see over here. Now, for the bottom part, right here, we got 90, okay? Got a 90. Let me get you closer. Okay, so it will be, let me get one of this. It will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it will be 6 after 90, which is right here. So we got 90, that's the line. Okay, let me, we got 90 over here. So I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, but then I go over here, one at the bottom part, and then I mark it out. Okay, so but we need to know the intersection of this, because you know you want to be able to not pass this area, because you're focusing on this area, so you're gonna tend to work a little bit faster if you keyed up the thread. Okay, if you keyed up the thread. Okay, so I'm gonna put this aside because we don't need the pattern anymore. We're gonna start over here. So one advantage, because over here, let me tell you something, because in this area, right, it has more confetti, the bottom part, right? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start over here, start in the limit over here. Okay, so we're gonna start with 22, which is by far the thread that came off. Okay, I do it by hand. I don't use loop because this is hard to put in the loop, and if you have arthritis hand, forget it. Put it in the loop is not an option. So I'm gonna grab that needle. I'm gonna grab this, since it's already came off. I'm gonna take the knot off, and I'm gonna grab some threads, because it's quite a bit over here. Okay, I'm gonna grab some strands. I'm gonna grab about 3 of them. Okay, so this one, yeah, another one. I'm trying to put it back together so you won't get tangled. If I need more, but I put this one very loose, so I put it aside. I pick one of this. Okay, let's see, I'm gonna pick out one of this, but this is a 14 count, so it's 2 strands, but I'm not picking out 2 strands. I'm picking out one, fold it in half, and use the loop method to start. I try to avoid the knots. I avoid the knots. So what I do is, let me get this out. So Nope, I think you're gonna see better if I put it over here. What I do is I kind of spread the tip of the strand out, because each strand has the 6 threads, and then pull it out the strand that is closest to me. Okay, so, and then where is the pass it through the thread wax. You can use beeswax, any kind of thread wax. I just happen to like that one because it's soft. It doesn't harden in the winter. Sorry about that. So here it is. Okay, I fold it in half. Now I'm going to grab my needle along with my needle threader. Gonna pull it up, thread the needle, pull it out. Okay, leave a little tail, and then the part that is folded is the one that I'm going to use for this part is the one that is going to be used for the loop method. I'm going to put my gladiator thumbnail, and we're going to start. Something came off, but that's okay. I'm gonna leave it over there. Hold on just a second, because something fell off and I forgot that Mickey's on the house. Okay, so we're gonna start. I already thread the needle. Okay, I use one strand and I fold it in half because I use the loop method to start. Okay, and if you see the head pin where we mark the limit, it goes all the way straight. So I'm gonna start over here because I don't like to jump more than 2 or 3. So I'm gonna start on this one. Okay, let me go behind. And what I do is okay, no, that's not the way to do it. Hold on. Yeah, the fabric is gonna be stiff. Okay, you're gonna have it, but it soften it as you go. So what I'm gonna do is I start there. I'm trying to here it is. So the loop method, you insert the needle like this. It's 1 to from 2 to 1, right? So, or 1 and 2, however you want a number, don't worry about it. You pull until the loop is close to the hole. Okay, you pass the needle through the loop and you pull, and it creates, they tighten it up. Okay, then you go through that same hole and go to the next one on the side. Okay, if you like to do the X completely, you just go down here. okay? Just go down here. But I like to do the going up on one side and coming down like this. It's like this, going like this, okay? So I do half a stitch up. Okay, it's bending because I have the thing, but I'm in the correct lane over here, okay? So the half stitch is a stitch because some themes, some other prints, they're gonna ask you for a half stitch to do like the shadow effect, okay? But that's not the only use that it has. This is what I'm doing. When I get to the like this, I'm gonna take it off because I'm already establishing with this one the limit of the frame, so I don't go over and I don't go crazy. Since frame number 2 is this side, I'm not gonna do the whole 22 over here. I'll do it when I get to the second frame. I find that this way faster, okay, doing it one side, and now I'm going to come down and complete the cross stitch. Sorry guys, but I'm gonna have to get it a little bit closer to me. As you can see right now, I have established where I should start and stop stitching. Okay, this is the, how you say, the boundary, the border, whatever you want to call it, the division between frame 1 and frame 2, or page 1 and page 2. Keep in mind that that pattern, you can use it if you like to do counter cross stitch, but the Facebook group is only stamp cross stitch, okay? So if you do this in counter cross stitch, unfortunately you won't be able to post your picture, okay? So here it is, okay? And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna continue on this area, then I go down over here and continue in this area. And then when it's time, let me pull you back. Let me pull this back a little bit. Like for example, if I wanted to know if there's any other area after this, okay? After this. So there's none. Although I could count 6 and 8, and it will give me the limits over here. Like over here I got 90, right? So it will be 90 and 96 and wait, 1 2 3 4 5 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6. So here is the other limit, the intersection. So I'm gonna put a pin over here. Okay, that's the intersection. So this is the whole frame. This is the whole frame 1. Here it is. I should have chosen a color one. Let me see, a red one or a dark blue one. So we have established the boundary. So I know that when I finish with this color, when I finish over here, although I have some over here, but I can do this one and then that's it, okay? And whatever I have on this area, okay? Because it seems like I have some over here, okay? So once I finish with that block of color, then I move to this one and it will be creating the line over here, okay? So let's continue stitching, right? Let me put myself up together again. Let's continue some stitching. Okay, and if you have any question, please put comment below. I'll be glad to help you. And also in the Facebook group, you can post it. It's called Beaded and Stamp Cross Stitch. Okay, we're gonna finish now because the thread is getting too short and it's moving. It might be coming off. So to close it, let me do it in the next one because that one has a darker on the side. Okay, to close, right, you go to the opposite once you go in the process of completing the let me do it. Once in the process you complete the complete cross stitch, you know, half one way and the other half. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go down the opposite hole where the thread is coming out, go back up where the thread is coming out, right? Create a loop, small loop. You're gonna pass the needle through the loop and tighten it up. It's gonna create a small knot. You're gonna pass the needle through that same hole because you want to put the knot on the back. You know, because you hear like it's like a sound, a little sound, but it's no. And then just pass the thread through the fabric thread and cut it off. You see, it came off easily. Cut it off short. Okay, so now you say, well, you left half of the stitch up. Now I'm gonna pause the video to thread. I already showed you at the beginning. I'm gonna pause the video to thread the needle, and then I'm gonna show you how I continue completing the stitch. I'll be right back. So we are here. I already thread the needle, and we are on the next stitch. How I continue? Well, I just pass the needle through the bottom right hole, pass it through the top left of the stitch, pull it up just like when you're starting plain, pass the needle through the loop, okay, and then pass the needle again through that same hole where you came off first, and then proceed to do the rest of the stitches. Okay, making sure that there is no knot. If you can see, there is no knot back here. That's the way I like to keep it. Well, I had to try to advance a little bit when my husband was cooking. I had to change the thread, and I'm about to change it again. And what I'm gonna do is I finish this. We stop over here because I don't want to take too much time of you. And then I'm gonna be completing this off camera, and then we're meeting the next week again in another stitch along. Are big blocks that have either big blocks or have patches or sections of blocking, you know, like on this case, this one, okay. And I probably stitch the area where I have the pins, so I don't have to, you know, being caught up in the pillow that I have underneath with the pin heads. Okay, here it is again. Okay, folks, we already started. I'm gonna finish all this off camera. I'm gonna all the greens over here, and then I'm gonna go with this one, and then with the yellow one. But first I'm gonna try to see if I could mark this area in a way that I don't have to use a pin, but look like it's gonna be that way. Maybe I should use some stitch marker, the metal ones. So this is it for now. Thank you for watching. Thank you for keeping company. I hope you enjoyed this stitch along. Post your picture in the Facebook group. You have to answer the question, and you just post a picture on it, okay? Well, thank you for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget to hug and kiss your fur baby from Mickey and I. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and comment on this stitch along. And if you have any question, feel free to ask. Until the next time, much love and peace to all of you. Bye.